Hello, everybody. My name is Windus Andar. Welcome, one, welcome all to another edition of Andar Plays Steam Next Fest demo. So, this time we are going to play something I am excited about, and that is the Precinct. When I found this demo on Steam, I was really excited for it. Why? Because if you're my age, you're basically an old fart who's approaching or in his 40s, and you would remember Police Quest. It's a game series that was made by Sierra, I believe, and you could play it on DOS. This was like way back when, and there have been a bunch of Police Quest games that were made based on the Lipton County PD. I believe it was based on the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm not sure, but it was called Lipton Police Department, and you played the role of a character named Sonny Bond. Long story short, the game series was really good. It popularized American police a lot, especially for youngsters, video gamers at the time in the 90s. So we are going to play this, what I consider to be a possible excellent sequel to Police Quest. It's called The Precinct. So let's play it. So this is just a demo. It's a short demo that's going to highlight all the features and things in the game. We're going to be playing this lovely young man over here who's a graduate of the police academy. So let's go ahead and hit play game and we'll go through the tutorial and everything. Actually, for a demo, this game has been very well made. The demo is gripping. It's got exciting features to it and gives you it gives you a good walkthrough of what you can expect with a full release. So it's made by Quali Gaming, and it is a pre-alpha work in progress. But actually, we didn't see any bugs or anything. It kind of worked very well overall. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I'm not playing the music in my video recording because I don't want any copyright strikes.
It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And that is the introduction to the precinct. It's a good intro, actually. I kind of liked it. But of course, it doesn't, if based on what I've heard, it doesn't.
Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Watch Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one.
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
Because I did something in a past life?
You did something. I'll alert the media.
Ugh.
All right, squad. Let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive.
Okay, so I didn't want to speak during the introduction. So, the game basically has a good intro, but it does say, like, it's dangerous in the setting for police officers, they get shot, etc., etc. But based on what I've read, and also based on what I've seen of Blue Bloods, they do say the New York Police Department actually has one of the lowest death rates, well, pretty much in the country. And also, police officers, like a very small percentage of police officers, actually draw their guns while on duty. That's something that was said in the Blue Bloods TV show. Do your research, take a pick, but it is always a good thing to serve and protect. So people shouldn't just take their police lessons from just video games. Do your research and look into it. No, I'm not recruiting for the NYPD. I'm just saying police business is dangerous, but it's not like a shootout every single day of your life or even for most of your career. That's just not how it goes, especially in modern society. Except in some crazy places in America where they tend to shoot people in schools. But even then, it's not a daily affair. So there is that. But coming back to what I really, really love about this game is Police Quest. The vibes are all over the place. You walk around the department, you got the chief's office. I wish we could actually just zoom in a little bit, but we can't right now. You have all of these various departments and officers that you can just go and have a little chat with and stuff. It's really, really cool to see that Police Quest vibe once again. Now, I'm sure for all of you who have not played Police Quest, I'm sure there are like a ton of those people. The game is like over 20 years old, that entire game series. You wouldn't know what it is, but the nostalgia that us older gamers have for it is pretty high. Anyway, let's go. Our training officer's waiting. Press the F key to interact with various elements.
Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality.
Alright, let's go ahead and get in the car. The game's got a great tutorial. I really like it. It's very well done. The graphics are fantastic. The atmosphere is wonderful. Look at the map on the bottom left of your screen to know exactly where to go.
To learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day. Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there.
Now, ideally, I would assume a police game would look at the traffic lights and stuff, but as a police car and also for the convenience of gamers, they kind of let you run traffic lights, but that's all right. And it's fine. One thing that I did notice is when I try to slow the car down so that the pedestrians get out of the way, they kind of jump out of the way as if they're dodging my car, which is about to hit them. I think that is something that can be looked into. All right, let's park this guy right here. man, my reverse parking is terrible. There we go.
Time for some chow.
Yeah, I meant to park it properly, but clearly I'm not meant to be a driver.
Tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
It works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man likes my dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. If they fast, let me go to the force though. He wasn't coming at it in a right way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level. And my level is, easy boat.
Control to all units. Bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street. Shots fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right?
Yep, there you go. Left siren to activate.
84, responding code 3.
10-484. Be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
I was actually going to cut through that alleyway there. There is a response time within which you have to get to the site of the crash, and preferably not breaking all the property that belongs to the city. Alright, let's enter cover and then get to the area. Woohoo! You can even slide right off the
Now remember, they
bonnet, so that's like really, really good.
They don't throw them down, we take them down.
Hey,
Get ready. Police!
reach for the
Freeze!
sky.
Drop your weapons! Morons! Doesn't look like they're gonna have a choice. Light them up!
Your health meter is displayed in the middle of the screen. Do you remember that?
Target is down.
84. Message received. Roger.
Alright, we got him.
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August gang or... Hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... Oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Close the gap, Booch.
Yeah, the game is actually pretty high octane. I kind of like that. Yeah, you can call for support and all that. Or you can just pick these guys. Let's call for cruiser backup.
10-4. Request for backup acknowledged.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be stuck. I'm gonna just ram you right then and there.
He's shooting!
What am I supposed to do? Just shoot him from the car.
Suspect is down.
Affirmative.
Wake up, partner. We got suspects to arrest.
Don't make it worse for yourself.
Alright, when you arrest them, remember to press control, because that's how you read them your rights.
We got a 10-15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day.
Yeah, remember to cover the bodies that you shoot. Don't just leave them lying on the streets. Check the vehicles, see if there's anything you need to do. Yeah, the game's pretty high action. At least in the demo, like, it does make you go through a lot of stuff. And the action is very high octane. I kind of liked it, actually. I had a very, very good time with it. So just to go over the rules very quickly, you can aim with the right mouse button. One thing I would recommend is when you're walking around and you select, like, the gun that you want to use, I hope the aiming cursor will be defaulted to the center of the screen. What happens is like when you're running behind a suspect or something, the cursor tends to like start somewhere wherever the game detects your mouse cursor to be positioned. The problem is, unless you're holding down the right mouse button, you don't really know where your mouse cursor is positioned. So you might actually start with your aiming cursor to the right side. So instead of that, whenever the player presses right click to aim, the cursor should default to the center. So you can then aim at any part of the screen from there. So I kind of like that. I love the interactivity of the mouse wheel. Like you can choose which weapon you want to use and stuff. It's very, very good. The lighting is great. The graphics are great. The atmosphere is really good. Okay, now that we have this guy in custody, let's go. One more thing I would say right now is when reading the Miranda rights for a suspect that you're arresting, the option to read the rights could be made available for a slightly longer time. What happens here is when you slap the cuffs on the suspect, if you don't press the control key, you can't read the rights to the suspect at any point after that that I have seen. So I think they might want to like change that a little bit for gamers later because I don't think a lot of people would be that twitchy. Guys, get out of the way. See this sort of thing. I don't think civilians should be leaping out of the way of police cars, honestly. See that sort of thing. I don't think that should happen. I want to park, dude. How do you like sound your horn? Yeah, my reverse parking is terrible, by the way. I don't want to like bang into these guys. Let me park properly. I like to park my cars in the right space. There you go. Okay, we're done. Turn off the siren and get out of the car. Now, you don't want to basically drive like that in real life, by the way. That's how you get an actual ticket from an actual police officer. Let's book this guy. I love this kind of thing. I really, really love it. It reminds me so much of Police Quest. The nostalgia is awesome. So when you book the suspect, you see the read rights part. I imagine in the full version of the game, not having read the Miranda rights is going to affect your performance in cases where, the suspect goes to court and then gets off on account of you not reading him his rights. That's going to be the thing. The character's name is Nick
Come on,
Cordell.
Cordell.
Cool.
Someone I want you to meet.
Okay, let's go. Right, they want us to go to the evidence room, which is over here.
Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
I like the storyline. It's pretty good. Keeps you hooked, gets you involved with the characters. I really love the police station too. Overall, like the game just brings me back to Police Quest. It really does. Let's end our day by sitting at our desk. I wonder if the full game's gonna have like um, court cases and detailed investigations, whether we get promoted to detective. I don't know. I hope it's a nice long campaign with lots of free roaming involved.
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for.
Okay, so that's the other thing. For those of you who have played Police Quest, you will remember that the game had a huge printed manual that detailed police procedures. You have that in your handbook in the Everno City Police Department. And the game actually tells you everything you need to know, like how to handle specific traffic violations, the exact procedures to follow, where to use force, where not to use force, blah, 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 blah. All of that. In many cases, the idea is if the offender does not attack the police officer, tries to run away, etc., don't beat them up. Like, that's the idea. So we have that. And of course, if they try to attack other people or you are allowed to use firearms. So that's it. You guys can go through this manual. I really appreciate that they have included this. Like, it really brings back that old school type RPG gameplay mechanic where you had to read the manual, learn how the mechanics worked and everything. It was really, really good. Right, let's go. We're gonna just go on a beat and see what we have to see. You're gonna be following him, but I imagine in the game once it
Find some parking violations.
releases.
6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing or on the sidewalk.
Hey,
Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back.
So this vehicle is blocking the fire hydrant, and that is a parking violation. So what I was saying was, it's really nice that the handbook and the guide that is provided in the game really harkens back to those police quest days. Also, I imagine in the full game we'd be going on a beat or investigating cases on our own or with our own junior partner at some point. That would be really, really cool. Like, not just from the quest line point of view, but also from just doing it yourself. Let's see. You are obstructing a fire hydrant.
The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters.
Now, there is an XP meter in this game, but I haven't seen that XP being utilized in any way. I would love to see how the game is going to see it, because I really, really want to see how well this game plays out.
Means it is expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days.
Yeah, when I first loaded up this game, I thought it's going to be some generic police chase, police shootout kind of game. And then I saw like, yay, it's like Police Quest. Okay, this guy's meter is fine. This person's meter is fine. Lady, get out of the way. You are expired. Sir, you get a parking ticket.
Give him a ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing.
Can I do the other cars, though? No.
You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything.
I like the environment design's pretty good. I don't know if you can actually go into these buildings.
Look at this. Write him up.
Oh, God. He's literally parked on the sidewalk. Like, that's just dumb.
You're a natural.
And they even stick the window, like they stick the window ticket right on the windshield. That's like pretty cool.
Go handle it, kid. Control 1039 in progress.
Hey, we got a vandalism issue right there, so that's gonna be a thing.
All right, that's enough.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent.
Alright. We're not actually gonna arrest him because this is vandalism. There's no need to arrest the guy, so we'll just resolve it. Let's see. We'll issue you a fine and then let him go.
That handbook will help you stick to the rules.
Once that's done, we can walk off.
More spray can bandits nearby. Graffiti is a type of vandalism and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest.
Hold it.
Okay, let's restrain the guy.
You
Hey,
used
you-
your baton to defend yourself. That's fair enough. But next time, see if you can restrain him instead.
Alright, let's see. Well, he didn't actually attack us per se. Well, he did try to resist arrest, isn't it? Okay. The problem here is he tried to resist arrest. He did attack us. I think we should go ahead and arrest him. Oh, it failed because he didn't actually attack?
Central, be advised of property
Don't make it worse
vandalism
for
in our
yourself.
vicinity.
Copy that, 84.
Dude, you got in my way, dude. Bro, he totally got in my way.
Hey, you.
Affirmative.
Yeah, come here. Ouch! Come on.
Check your authorized force.
Now that didn't go well.
The right to remain silent.
Okay, so the fact that he actually hit me this time means we can arrest him. The first time I hit him and restrained him, so that's a problem. So we can actually arrest him at this point. Let's go ahead and do that.
Take our suspect to the precinct.
Alright, so we don't need to escort him ourselves. Let's just call an escort. Yeah, you can see on the minimap there's a car coming right there.
Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah, the officer actually gets out of the car. You can wait and watch as he does that. So that's pretty cool.
Central, be advised of property vandalism in our vicinity.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I see him.
Hey, you. Wait there.
There is a stamina bar. You better be careful.
Wait there.
Get after him.
You have the right to remain silent.
Well, that's dumb. It's right next to the police station. The idiot.
So, we gonna make an arrest or not?
Yeah, we gotta arrest him because he was trying to evade arrest.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves.
Yeah, he's right there. There's the police station. The moron. Let's take him inside. Some people never learn. Yeah, game's pretty nice, man. I really liked it. It just brings me back, you know, I've said this so many times during this video, but it just brings me back to Police Quest days. It's pretty cool. I hope they create a fantastic final game that they release. I would play the heck out of it, especially if it's got free roam. Yeah, that part is very important. Read the suspect is right. Actually, if reading rights by police procedure is required as you slap on the cuffs, they could add an easier accessibility option instead, so that normally people can follow proper police procedure. And if you're just playing casually, you could have that option where you would have more time to read the suspect's rights. That could be included in game options for, you know, more casual gamers to enjoy the game. Be pretty awesome. Right, that's done. So there you go. We made a whole bunch of arrests. Let's see what this particular day is gonna bring us. I think we have the night shift this time. Alright, someone's calling us. I think the chief wants to see us, so let's go take a look.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that, and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael Mackenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, flight officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Okay, let's go. I think we're gonna get to fly a helicopter. Yeah, I'm coming. You had a head start to the roof, not me. I would have loved to have seen the character screen as well, just to see what customization options we have, because we do have an XP meter. That's a thing.
Vehicle last spotted in
Okay, let's go.
intersection 6.
You gotta go find the sports car or whatever. The cool part about flying a helicopter is you just get to cut right across.
Whoa, he is moving. Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle.
Yeah, I see him.
Work a spotlight. Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, let's go and call in cruiser backup.
Maintain spotlight coverage.
More cruiser backup. Yeah, just spam the guy with cars, right?
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 7.
Let's do spike strip. Let's do this.
Spike strip is ready.
Where? See, some of the things, I mean, it is pre-alpha, but I hope that we get better indications as to where each of the support structures and everything is deployed. Yeah, we got the 2 squad cars we requested. Whoa, dude! He almost rammed into the guys in traffic. My man! This is not gonna be good for you. Cruiser back up. Let's go.
Suspect last spotted at Fenwick North Bay.
It's a pity I can't actually shoot him from here, but alright. Oh, he's turning into a residential neighborhood. Gentlemen? We got 2 cars. We got 3 cars coming after this guy.
Last seen in Linden West.
Come on. Cruiser back up. Let's go. Yeah, we got tons of them coming. Come on. Yeah, they rammed him. Okay. Hey, pin that guy. Pin him. Oh, good hit. Come on. No. You are not escaping.
Vehicle identified in Litchfield.
I'm not letting you escape. Pit. Good. Yeah, they got him. We got another car waiting right there. That car is gonna run out of gas, dude. Hit him again. Nice.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection.
Nobody's coming from the opposite side to pit this guy? I am surprised. Okay. Got him. Yeah, that's the end. That vehicle's lost.
Central aerial pursuit has been terminated. Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Okay, arrest him. Let me make sure that they put the cuffs on the guy. Okay, that's it. Let's go back home. I like that actually. I like that police chase scene. Of course, it's a pre-alpha. They have a lot of work to do, but eventually, the spike strips are better indicated. The backup location is better indicated. Bunch of things. But I find the game really exciting.
There they are.
All right, don't shout randomly. I want to land this park up. Very good.
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope he gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
And that is the end of the demo. I kind of liked it. I really did. Again, it reminds me of the Police Quest series, and I hope they do a bang up job with this game. I would love to just go around arresting perps, administering the law, and just playing Sonny Bond, who was like, the protagonist in Police Quest. This dude is Nick Cordell. It'll be great to look forward to Mr. Cordell's adventures in the full version. I hope the developers do really, really well. This game has me excited. Yeah, go ahead and wishlist it on Steam. Go play the demo yourselves. And I hope you enjoyed this edition of Andar Plays Steam Next Fest demo. I'll see you guys next time. God bless you all. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to our Patreon members, Serkai. Remember to check our web novel, Ember Tell. It's all available. And I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Peace.